I can't go to Canada, you can't go to Europe because of COVID restrictions. But we're having 1.2 million people cross our border being detained with no rational policy at all. Probably the best thing for the German engineers, go down to the border, get caught, we'll probably send them into Germany. This makes no sense. It's dangerous. It needs to stop. So Dr. Fauci, you need to answer my letter as to whether or not you understand what's going on at the border and what changes do we need to make, if any, to really deal with the COVID problem, because I think the super spreader event of all super spreading events is at our southern border. To Secretary Mayorkas, I wrote you a letter last week. Of the 1.2 million people who came here illegally, how many of them have been tested? How many of them have been released to the United States? How many positives were there? And what system do you have in place to ensure testing? What happens if somebody comes up positive? And of the 1.2 million, how many have been allowed to stay in the United States? And what protocols do we have to deal with COVID? To the NGO community in your district, they're American heroes on the same footing as the Border Patrol. The Catholic Charities and others are giving refuge to these folks. They're being overrun, and the system is literally broken. We're creating a national security nightmare for this country. It would be very easy for terrorists to integrate themselves in the flow of illegal immigration. Our border communities are under siege. The hospitals are full. The cops are having to do more than they can possibly do. And it is now time to define the problem and fix the problem.